This.
Are we ready?
Put it up. We're ready.
Nope.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Do it.
All right. Again, if you can't see the screen right now, the spoilers paddle is up. These are spoilers for Avengers Doomsday, and it might be Marvel Doomsday, because this movie sounds terrible.
It does. It really is awful.
And it reminds me when I finally read the spoilers for the end of Game of Thrones, and we all said this cannot be real, and it was real.
Yeah.
It was real.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of that, where you think that, oh, they're actually going to listen to our criticisms. Surely they are not going to go in this terrible direction with these characters. And, well, they do.
They did. Yes, we will, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. What a mess, man.
And you might want to be watching this live because
Might have to cut it.
you might have to cut it. Just saying.
Which will just prove it's true.
Which will just
Yeah.
prove it's true.
Yep.
The full plot description of Avengers Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday opens in New York City on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's Earth. He's fighting Deadpool and Wolverine, who were sent there with a planet-killing bomb built by Beast to destroy Kelsey Grammer's Beast, by the way, to destroy Tobey's world in order to save their own universe from an incursion, as Shad brought up. They're introducing the incursions. They're introducing the TVA from Loki, like really bad things. Really bad things.
So you're telling me that
Already
Beast,
screwed this film.
that Beast, is willingly building a bomb to kill
people.
billions of people?
No,
Beast.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
entire
And Wolverine's
planet.
deploying it.
Right.
Like, you're taking
No,
our heroes,
universe.
turning them into villains.
right, yeah, the
trying
whole
to destroy
universe.
it. Like,
So
an
what was the
entire-
whole plot point of Wolverine's character in Deadpool and Wolverine? He was regretful that he let all his friends die in his film.
Yes.
No regrets now.
Oh no, they regret it. It's like later on it says, Charles Xavier.
I get that.
There,
Yeah,
and-
Look at that.
Yeah.
But this
I
part
know
is
you're
essentially
excited, Chad.
this part is essentially the meme of Thanos should have just snapped twice. They're like, yeah, actually, that's
Yep.
what we should have.
No,
done.
They're
the
doing
villains.
multiple Thanoses over and over and over in other universes. What the?
No, but these are our heroes that we love, and they have them destroying a universe already. Screw this film. Screw it.
Toby battles Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, who manages to plant the device. Wolverine stays behind when it detonates, and both he and Toby's Spider-Man, along with everyone on that Earth, which I heard Dr. Octopus is in this too, are killed.
Yes.
Deadpool escapes and returns to his own Earth, which, for one, how is Deadpool gonna like joke during this? Like, zippity-doo, look at that, or zippity-doo.
Well, they think it's funny. Yes.
Yeah. Deadpool escapes and returns to his own Earth, which we see in the distance. Charles Xavier watches the destroyed world below with sadness right before he probably dies for the 7th time. But they had no choice. When they cut to Tony's funeral, Steve speaks. This is the part that I fucking hate. I hated the end for Steve at Endgame. This makes it worse.
It does.
This and I know they think they're fixing it because it was a common criticism, but this makes it worse. Steve speaks to some of the heroes, including at Tony's funeral. Steve speaks with some of the heroes, including Ant-Man, before returning the stones. He goes back in time and chooses to stay with Peggy. They have a son, Jim. One day, Loki visits them. This is before Loki season 2. So this is what Disbrew is bringing up. I'm guessing they're putting some extra footage at the end of Endgame. So I'm guessing this is part of it. That's going to lead into this movie. But yeah, they are putting some extra footage in Endgame to make it fit this movie.
But later on, there is a bit which says that Loki season cannot happen, which is bizarre.
Yes. He tells Steve, I want you to put a pin in that. This happens before Loki season 2. He tells Steve about the TVA and warns him that they will soon prune this timeline because Steve was never meant to live there or have a son. Loki offers them a way out. He can take them to a universe where they don't exist and can live in peace, the Fantastic Four's universe. Before leaving, Loki gives Steve a special card to contact him. Steve and his family live there for 10 years.
So this already means that everything you've seen about Captain America, about what he will sacrifice to save people, now he will sacrifice his entire universe just to piss off somewhere else. He doesn't try and stop him. He doesn't fight. He just leaves.
It's also Why is Loki helping him?
Yeah, this is
like
random.
he doesn't owe him
Because
anything.
plot.
Yeah, because we needed another cameo.
And this is a Loki variant. It's not Loki, by
Right.
the way.
Yeah.
But
And this also
at the end, if
contradicts
Loki
the
won,
law.
he wouldn't help Captain America. He's just a little bit more in touch with his feelings.
Think about.
Yeah, I
the
feel like I
women
need
that
more
like
context
Tom
here.
Hiddleston. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird.
So
Think about
Marvel's continuity and world building is completely rooted at this point, right? Like the TVA, the whole structure of that series was about alternate realities and changes to the timeline, stuff like that. And you know what doesn't come up once? Incursions. Well, like the fact that a universe might die with someone going, that's not existed because it wasn't written in that show. And then Multiverse of Madness comes out, contradicts everything, and now they're trying to mash them together, and they're pieces to a puzzle that do not fit.
Chad, I'm guessing what they're thinking is they heard the criticism from Endgame that Steve would never go off, despite Haley Atwell being fucking hot, would never go off and allow the things that happen that he knows about now. 9/11, JFK, assassination, blah, blah, blah. But now they're fixing it by him going to another world, so he doesn't see that stuff, yet he still knows about it.
No,
And he's
no,
still
it's worse
letting it
than
happen.
that.
It makes it
He's
worse.
leaving his universe because it's about to die.
Right.
So
Yes.
it's not just
He
all of those
pieces
individual
out.
things. The entire universe dies and he doesn't care. This isn't even...
And
So
then,
heroic. Well, does he
Like-
know the universe is going to die?
Yeah, because
No,
it says
no,
Loki tells him that his universe is about to be
Right.
cut.
which means
Well, it's gonna
he's
be cut
knowingly
because
going
he's
to
there.
another.
Well,
Well, now
it's going to be
Steve-
pruned. No, wait, it's going to be pruned because he's there. Because
If
he's
he
there.
moves,
So
he's
him
removed
leaving.
That's
from
why
it.
he's got to leave.
That's why he's got to leave to keep it from being
So
pruned.
he's
Why
leaving
would
to
his
save
what-
the universe.
But why would his next question not be what happens in this other universe
Yes,
I'm going to?
yes. Like, doesn't
wouldn't that be
that
the
mean if I
obvious
go to
answer?
this-
Good question.
Well, they said he
probably
doesn't exist there.
distracted by Haley Atwell's boobs. Frankly, I would be.
We all
I don't
would.
know what you just said.
Fair,
but like,
honestly.
just give me the keys, man. I'll go whatever
He knows
you
what
want.
he's loyal to.
Yeah, he's starting the car up. He's throwing the briefcase
Yep.
in the back. I don't care. And I
It
just
portrays,
leave.
it portrays
What do
absolutely
you say,
everything
bro?
about his fucking character.
Billions of
It
people
really
dead.
does.
Oh,
Ah.
absolutely. But they don't care about respecting his character anymore. They just wanted to throw him in for a cheap cameo. They don't care about the heroicism that this character ever had or what he stood for or who he was and the years of building him up to be this insane figure that everyone could love and respect.
Well, that goes down to, it seems like all these characters, like the previous part where it says Charles Xavier watches a universe die with regret. It's like Charles Xavier would not be willing to commit a genocide on an entire universe just to save himself.
Yeah,
they do not become a villain just to win,
You
right?
would
It's
have to do some.
uncharacteristic of
You would
these
have to do some
characters.
convincing that Charles Xavier, who sacrificed so much to save mutants and have them work with humanity in the name of peace, would be okay with the destruction of a world.
But also, there's another version of this. Okay, so, real quick, this is one of many versions that have been floated out about these spoilers. And like, it's always the same bone structure, but there's always little details that are changed here and there. So, for instance, Shat, in that opening, in a different version of this leak, they're professionals at this. The X-Men have been doing this, and Wolverine has been conflicted, and he refuses to be a part of it anymore and leaves himself on this world.
And
to
that
stay
might
behind
happen.
with-
They might have just
with
left that
Alfred
out for
Molina.
context. Yeah.
But there's another version of this where as they're dying, as the world's going to explode, there's a portal that opens in the back from Loki and the TVA that allows them to leave, and they might be in the final fight. So you, Jackman, and Toby might be in the final
They fix it later. Okay,
This
so
is the sloppiest of slop. dude.
Toby and
undo
Hugh
everything.
Jackman
It gets better.
are dead, but just wait. We're just
gets
getting
better.
started. That was the firt couple of
We're
paragraphs.
just warming up.
It's already that bad.
And for anybody saying, "How could you judge this movie? You haven't seen it." Well, we're reading it right
We're
now.
reading it, dude.
I'm going to judge.
Were you there for
We're
Game of
judging
Thrones?
this thing
Yeah.
right here.
So Steve lives on the Fantastic Four's planet for 10 years. When we then see Doctor Doom visiting Sue and Franklin. They clearly know each other. Doom says he has come to speak with Reed. He warns him about the incursions and reveals their universe is next. He proposes a plan, but they must travel with him to Earth 616. It's not fucking 616. It's 9999999.
Yep.
It's not 616.
It's not 616.
Doom also asks Reed whether it's possible someone from another universe is living in theirs. They can scan the planet because they have a scanny thing where they can scan who's not supposed to be there. That's pretty
That's
neat.
weird.
You would also have to
that's
scan
very
the entire
convenient.
universe.
Discover an
and all
anomaly.
the other planets.
Yeah.
Steve and his family. They confront Steve, who recognizes them after living there for a decade. They explain the incursions and ask him to come to the 616 to help convince the Avengers to trust Doom's plan. So here's the deal. Hey, everybody. I've got my buddy here, Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I think that should be the clue right
He
there.
wants you to, yeah, he wants you to trust him. So please trust Dr. Doom. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, let's
what are we
go.
doing? Yeah, it seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
They
Name's
travel
kinda
there,
weird, but whatever.
and Steve successfully persuades the heroes to listen. Next, they visit the X-Men universe, but the X-Men are hostile. They've survived multiple incursions and trust no one. They assume the MCU heroes and the Fantastic Four have come to destroy them. I mean, like, the meta of this is yes. So,
Right.
Yeah.
and attack. Reed and Doom explain their solution to build massive cannons. Well, Haley Atwell has those. Why don't you just get
We've already got 'em.
Ooga.
Bring her
massive
with.
cannons on each Earth that will permanently separate the universes and stop the incursions? They will split into teams, and each one will go to another Earth to place a cannon there. So I hope they really
Get it?
they-
Cannons.
they-
Cannons.
they need to explain. I get it. They need to explain a lot. They need to build up Doctor Doom, explain why these particular incursions are happening, because having watched everything from the MCU, they haven't explained the incursions at all.
Nope.
They're actually contradictory in Doctor Strange and in Loki.
Yep.
So they need to
And-
explain why this is happening.
Well, not only that, Gary, if this is true, that you can just build something to stop incursions, why didn't the TVA do that? The TVA has like beyond reality bending powers and resources. They can like destroy universes with a little device like that. And so you're telling me the TVA couldn't figure out a way of, we'll just separate
Well,
the universe and problem
yeah.
solved.
Oh, they don't care.
Yep.
Reed
Well,
Richards,
it's a fake
Reed
out,
Richards'
though.
descendant
it is-
Kang helped develop a lot of that. I'm not seeing a lot of family resemblance, but yeah, they are supposed to be related.
Like,
somehow.
I imagine by this point, we're quite a decent way into the movie, and all it's been is exposition dumps with no action, no heroism, nothing to attract people to the characters. This is just and then.
Yeah,
I know
I was
it's the
gonna
way
say,
it's
it's
written,
Yes.
but there is no. There's nothing to make you like these characters. They're trying to save their universe, but who cares at this point when you're just
Yeah.
wiping each other out?
This is
Yeah, also-
assassinating the characters. It's making me hate them. It's
They've
like,
written
dude.
themselves before this movie's come out. They've written themselves into
In
a
the
corner
corner.
so badly that this is almost the only outcome.
There's something
nothing
there's something
else you
very
can do.
meta about this story. About
Yeah,
like
it's all
we're
meta.
we're trying to split up in the teams to keep from destroying our universe, and by the end we destroy our universe. They will split into teams, and each one will go into to another Earth to place a cannon there. Interesting.
Wink,
Cannon.
wink.
Meanwhile, Steve tells Thor he met Loki, who is still alive. No, it's actually a variant. Thor asks Steve to take him to him using Loki's card. They locate the TVA, but when they arrive, everyone is dead, and Loki has had his heart ripped out. They realize Doom is responsible. Holy shit, the guy named Dr.
Wow, it
Doom
took that
betrayed
long?
us.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
shocked.
the one thing I
Who would have
like,
seen this coming?
the TVA is dead. I'm like, well, wonderful,
God.
excellent. But then I do
Awesome.
wonder how, like, the TVA had an entire universe of like endless resources and buildings, and now I'm just wondering, okay, now how? I'm glad they're dead, but stay true to you. No, they don't care about.
And there's
canon.
multiple
No, but-
TVAs too, aren't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, there are.
Loki season 2
Yeah.
solved the problem of the splitting timelines and everything, and now you've killed him. Like, so we saw something that physically can't happen. I don't.
The TVA depowered the Infinity Stones. We are talking about
Yes.
an organization of reality breaking ability and power, so much so they could have dealt with Thanos like pissing on anything. Like in
Yeah.
season 1, that fat, whatever security guard knocked out Loki without even breaking a sweat, right? And now because they've screwed themselves, they've made the TVA unbeatable. Now they want us to believe, oh, Doom just came in and killed them all.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
glad they
yeah,
did, but they are they paying attention?
Did you stop
No.
and consider something? Dr. Doom.
Robert Downey Jr.
Come on,
That's
Robert Jr.
the level of their
Same
thinking.
task, different mask. That's what he said.
I bet that's the level of thinking. It's like, oh, Doctor Doom could do it, and it's like,
You think we're gonna get it
Infinity
inside
Stones
his
in
mask
a
shot?
drawer. No, Doctor Doom can do it. Okay.
Yes,
Probably.
absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it super close up inside his
He's
mask. shot.
breathing
And-
heavily, and they're like, "Isn't that cool, guys?" You're like,
And
"Yeah,
to
sure."
Robert Downey Jr.'s credit, he's in the mask and the costume 40% of the time. Only
I thought it was
40.
more than that.
No, it's 40%
40% of the time.
Yeah.
He
Yikes,
works.
that's-
It works all the time. So
Does
there is a
Captain
little
America
change.
ever go, you used to be Iron Man?
We don't know because I think his mask is on for the Captain America interactions.
Oh,
But we're totally going to trust the guy in an evil-looking armor mask called Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Believable.
not?
So there
These
is
writers, that's on point.
there is a
It's
change.
just tragic, Gary. It's no big deal. It's fine.
There is a change in this. I don't know. So originally, Doctor Doom was supposed to have Doom bots. I was specifically told that, but it looks like it's something a little different. Steve goes back to confront Doom, who reveals his true plan to allow the incursions to happen so he can rebuild the multiverse in his own image, basically God Emperor Doom, and resurrect his dead family. He takes Steve to his castle in Latveria. On his Earth, there, Steve meets Doom's followers, masked witches.
The power of one, the power
bunch of
of
women.
two.
Power of many.
This is he literally stole Kingpin's plan of making an incursion so he could get his family back, huh? Just really just kind of borrowing from all the. Okay.
One of them impersonates Peggy, or Pegger Carter, to manipulate him. Doom reveals that Steve's presence in their universe is what triggered their incursion because he didn't belong there. It also led to the death of Doom's family. Doom became obsessed with stopping the incursions, conducting dangerous experiments, one of which failed and killed his family, which is actually Doom killing his family, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like that's
Yeah.
exactly. I hate that because now, rather than it's because, well, we can't have the heroes do something awful in this world where they destroy universes voluntarily. You're making it so that the villain doesn't have a reason for what he's doing anymore. He should be angry at himself, and that should have crushed him.
He straight up does the meme. His family gets wiped out. He goes, "Why would Captain America do this?" I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it would have been way better
The gun
if you.
beam in the chair, yeah.
Like, it would have been genuine better if Steve had been confronted with the result of his actions, that he didn't know he'd done this, but he is responsible. And you can get characterization out of that and story stuff. It said, no, we must keep him pure.
Like all of Winter Soldier was that. Was like a good character that did bad things, trying to come back from that, and then the ramifications of that with everybody's relationships. Like that's how you get good movies and good stories.
I love how it took years and years of them building up with all of these different series and being like, no, guys, just do your homework. It's all going to lead somewhere. You're going to be so happy with the payoff. And we get this clusterfuck of a movie that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. We all know that existing lore doesn't matter and source material doesn't matter, but even their new lore means absolutely nothing because they're just writing over it.
So failed killing his family and leaving Doom's family and leaving him disfigured, forcing him to wear the armor and a mask. As revenge, Doom kills Steve's son in front of him.
Womp womp.
So I knew this was coming, and my response was, well, if he had a daughter, she would have been safe. So we actually had somebody have a son in the MCU for once, and they kill him.
wow.
Crazy work, though.
These fuckers
Where's
can't
Agatha?
change.
Only Agatha can save the day now.
And so yeah, well, I was told they were like swinging for the fences. They want there to be consequences and all this stuff, so they're gonna kill a kid. Hey kids, get in the car and we'll watch Tobey Maguire die and Steve Rogers' son die, who's actually Captain America. Oh my God, dock me in.
Captain Marvel, please. No jump
Captain
scares.
Marvel.
Fuck. But yeah, don't you want to see Chris Evans see his son get murdered in street clothes because he's not Captain America, because we're afraid to hurt the feelings of Anthony Mackie and a bunch of people who work at Marvel, because we can't take away the shield from a guy who didn't earn it or doesn't deserve it in any way, shape, or form. Captain African American. Okay, Doom announced that the Avengers are coming with Yelena. Man, start shaking in your boots. and Latveria prepares for war. The Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and the X-Men unite and march on Latveria. Thor prays to Odin, who sends an army from Valhalla, which I talked about. That was supposed to be like Doombots versus, and there still might be, I guess, Doombots versus like the hordes of Valhalla, to join them in battle. A massive war erupts. Apparently, this is a rather big set piece. Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
A massive war erupts as the Earth begins to collide. Eventually, the universes crash into each other and are destroyed, killing everyone.
I feel so inspired.
So everyone dies.
Except Doom.
Wow.
It just seems
so
like
hard, dude.
it just seems like the majority of the movie is jumping from place to place, dropping lore canon, and trying to explain what this universe is. Then there's a reveal. The moment there's a reveal, there's a huge fight and it ends. So you spend most of your time just having the movie explained to you before they're like, hopefully the action pulls it through.
Do you know what movie also did this and pulled it off? Aquaman. Every time anybody starts to talk, there's a giant explosion and then a fight happens, and then they just move and they just forget all of that.
I
and
cannot
move on.
remember that movie for the fucking life of me, and I saw it once.
It's not good, but it's so entertaining because in the third time it happens, I went, oh my gosh, I can predict this. And two characters start talking and go, explosion right now. Explosion, massive fight, and then it keeps going. And then I showed it to my kid recently and he goes, that was actually pretty entertaining. I was like, it's awful, but it's great. Like, yeah.
It's huge in China.
China. Yeah.
So everybody dies except for Doom. It's revealed that he stole Loki's powers. Using them, he creates Battleworld, resurrects everyone, and I didn't know that was part of Loki's powers.
Yeah.
No, I thought he just
what?
made like
He was
holograms
obviously
and
the
stuff.
god.
He held
was
the
the god- he was-
timelines.
No, he was the god of stories, basically.
He
Yes.
was holding the timelines together, implying that they could exist in harmony and incursions wouldn't be a thing. But
You
I guess
guys
he loses that
obviously
power.
That
forgot.
was at the
green
end of
spaghetti.
season 2, which can't happen because
But
If
yeah,
you-
as
if-
Disbrew brought up, Loki's dead now. So season 2 didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right, because this happened
And he
before
fixed
season
this.
we're
two.
playing with,
No, no,
with
no, I think-
multiple
I think-
variants and shit. So
I
it's
think
like,
Doom kills
knows?
God Loki. Somehow, don't know how, but
Right.
I think
I-
that's the implication.
Shad, I've
I
already
think
told
this
you.
leak is missing
Okay, so
details
it happens
because
so
we've
Dr. Doom.
there's been
this is
too
a- this
much
is-
that's missing in this write-up
So-
that we had in other
So
write-ups.
it is. This is so I wouldn't be here forever. This is a really truncated version. When we get to the end, please add what you've heard, and I'll add what I have heard. Right. So once we're done with this, but yeah, they just kind of rushed to the end. There is context to. I mean, they didn't even mention the Wakandans at all in this, who are there too.
well, they're causing violence, obviously.
It's revealed.
Hope they bring
that
their drums.
Well, yeah, I hope they have their gate that opens up with
Yeah.
like.
That's how they break into Doom's fortress. They lower his shields.
It's revealed that he stole Loki's powers. Using them, he creates Battleworld, which I talked about. Resurrects everyone and erases their memories. They believe Battleworld is all that there ever existed. We see them living new lives in this false reality. Doom sits on his throne as the Emperor of Battleworld. The end.
This movie.
If Loki can just resurrect anyone at will, why in Endgame did he not just do that to half the universe?
Right? I mean, it's just so retarded. And like Doom, he's going to resurrect all the people that'll probably have the power to perhaps stop him. So he's just going to.
So so everybody's going to come back. This doesn't account for Hulk missing, Doctor Strange missing, a lot of Hawkeye missing.
Yeah.
There is a lot of major characters.
Spider-Man.
There's Tobey Maguire, but there's no Tom Holland Spider-Man. And remember, Brand New Day was supposed to take place after this movie, so in no way is it
Right.
connected.
Right.
So what was left out that you noticed?
So there's supposed to be some kind of fight at the TVA that includes Hugh Jackman, Tobey Maguire, Sentry, and Thor, and that is where Doom kills all of them in like extremely brutal and vicious ways. But it seems like like I said, it's the bones of this are almost always the same. So it's clearly the same story. Personally, I believe they have been floating these out there. I think Disney has been there. Somebody somebody in there, whether either to hurt the studio, or maybe they're unhappy with something, or or maybe they want to see what the audience is saying. It's been too specific. I mean, it's like so much of the same thing, but it's been over and over, and there's always these small scenes that have been changed. But yeah, it's supposed to be like the big fight is to try to stop Doom, and it includes Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire and Thor and Cap, or well, Steve.
I didn't hear that one, but I can say that it wasn't. I'm not saying it's Kevin Feige, but my friend who told me about Hulk and Punisher being in Spider-Man, like specifically told me, he's like, I actually want you to get excited about something because this is pretty cool. And you know, Spider-Man and Savage Hulk are going to be in Spider-Man. I'm like, what? And then it got weirder when he said Jean Grey. I didn't believe him at first, but that's exactly the case. But so the other thing, we'll get to you just a second, Disbrew. This is a big spoiler, by the way. I was told that Ant-Man dies and does not come back.
Oh, good. About time. Damn.
So Doom just decides to leave him out when he makes Battleworld. He's like,
Yeah,
I'll
the-
resurrect
the
him.
best-
Small, they can't see him.
The best response is just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
putting
I saw
lowest
Ant-Man and the Wasp
stakes.
and Quantumania. You're not coming back.
Well,
It is possible, to Wizard's point, because Alan Cumming said he was just acting around a load of people that had green screen faces and he didn't know who he was acting with. All of this could be in flux, and the characters could genuinely just be placed wherever they want, and they could either be testing the audience or just generally not deciding who they want where. And so you've got lots of
so they
stories
did with Endgame.
that are genuinely just changing constantly. So they're all true at that time.
There's another point from that interview with Alan Cumming that is extremely interesting. He talked about how cathartic it was to come back for one last time, and you know, he's not interested in doing this anymore, but they gave him this offer to come back and really put this thing to bed for this one last movie. And then him and Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart, they all like talked about it, and like this is their last time together. And like, oh, okay, so all of the Fox X-Men aren't coming back other than Hugh Jackman. So this movie is just to kill everybody. It's hey, all your favorite heroes, we're gonna kill them all for the cameos. We're killing cameos, baby.
Right, they wanted every single character that didn't have a ending to have a big send-off, so fans would basically shut up and not talk about these characters potentially returning again in the future.
Well,
They just lined them all up, put them on their knees, and we're like, boom, 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 boom.
Exactly. That's it.
This is really seeming like let the past die, kill it if you have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
well, okay, yes. And I can't talk about this just yet. I think there are spoilers going out there for Secret Wars, and what I read of them wasn't what I heard anyway for the ending. And they could completely change it. Right now it's still in flux because Marvel doesn't necessarily know what to do after this, but they are doing a soft reboot. My guess is they start with the X-Men, but as far as the other characters like Iron Man, Cap, Hulk, and all, I'll just say the idea they have is really but I gotta be careful how I use my language because I almost said strange or
I
safe.
wouldn't risk it then.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. And then there's a story about what happened on behind the scenes on Quantum Mania. I gotta tell, which not tonight, maybe for another Friday night, which is insane, absolutely insane. But yeah, that's Doomsday. That's gonna be your Infinity War, which they're trying to match tonally and just trying to one up it. The problem is it doesn't have all the build up towards it. We don't know who the fuck Doctor Doom is. We don't know what the fuck incursions are. Like, they made a point to tell you, like, these Infinity Stones are dangerous, and they planted that throughout the entire first phases of Marvel to where you actually felt that until we saw Loki and they became paperweights.
How many Thors do we think we're gonna see? Because in Battle World there was an army of
Or
Thors.
Thors, yeah.
Yeah, they were Doom's army.
I think they're gonna replace it with just
Generic
generic
throwaways.
Hordes of Valhalla. I think we get more cameos in Secret War. I think
I'm sure.
And they're adapting very loosely the 2016 version, which fucking sucks.
It does.
and essentially ends the Marvel Comics universe.
Well, yeah, and also leads into all new, all different, which we kind of got, but makes me wonder if they're gonna try that again, make it worse.
Getting Shang-Chi.
Well, it was in the comics.
Gonna happen.
Yeah, it was in the comic.
It was in the
I'm
comics,
really
though.
hoping
Yeah.
She-Hulk too.
Eternals 3, man.
Yeah.
You would
That's
love
Eternals.
She-Hulk too.
I would.
I want
everybody-
She-Hulk
I
to
know,
return.
I-
At least one.
yeah.
I would. That's the big cameo at the end. She-Hulk will return. And
Yes.
Rather than the all girl
If
scene
I-
from Endgame, it's just She-Hulk turning
mean,
up, saves the day.
You
Just
might not
twerking.
like the character, but Captain Marvel not being in this is insane.
It's
That is funny.
hilarious.
That is really funny.
Like, where is she the whole time? Is she off doing something else while the universe is ending and incursions are coming in?
Yep.
Where's Black Girl
Yeah,
Magic?
sorry, I had other things to attend to.
Dude, leaving Doctor Strange out of this is stupid. Like,
That's
that makes
really weird,
no
too. I
sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But,
Did they
yep,
explain that at all?
maybe.
He
Yeah.
cost too much.
They have an awful lot to explain because there is a laundry list of open plot threads just from the post-credit scenes that they haven't touched.
Yeah.
There's at least 10.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
The,
Council
when
of Kangs. I'll just
I
forget
was not excited for Robert Downey Jr. coming back, but the same task, different mask concept was at least interesting. Like Tony, that's like trying to do the same thing on like a multiversal level of like protecting everybody. Kind of an interesting concept.
They're-
None of that.
Oh, I
is
don't
here.
think that's what he meant. I think he
their
meant resurrecting.
Their motivation for bringing Robert Downey Jr. back was simply this: we're going to have the guy who saved the universe
Destroy
it.
That's the
Right.
dumbest shit.
That's
I've ever
specifically
heard
what
in
I
my
was
life.
told.
Hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
Because
ahead.
that's the dumbest shit. I've
I
ever
think
heard.
same mass, different task meant I built Marvel once, I'll do it again. I think that's what he meant by the statement, rather than a story hint.
Obviously, it's
Give
not
me the
gonna
rock.
work, though.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll handle it myself this time. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It ain't good. Nothing about that excited me to go see this, and it made it legitimately sound worse.
Who wrote this?
A retard.
The Russos and
Oh,
somebody else, the guy
yeah.
who wrote Infinity War, who helped him write and Civil War, and
Just
some of the other
because
stuff.
somebody wrote something good once doesn't mean they can do
So
it
you
again.
just like walk into their office, you go, "Hey, I have something for you." Pink slip. And then
They turn this around so fast with so many characters, it can't have a plot. It'll just be, and then
No.
they do this,
And
and
then-
here's a cameo, and then
Right, it's cameo with a small reference to what you remember that character from, and then they're gone, and Doom lays them off. Then you go to another character, you see them send off.
It's Deadpool and Wolverine. That's what it is.
There's a
Deadpool and
massive
Wolverine
plot
again.
hole with this. Doom knows the Fantastic Four. Why wasn't Doom in the Fantastic Four movie?
dude, it was so dumb.
Right.
Why
Far
didn't they
from
even show his
If he's
face at
from
the
that
end?
world, with
He
Galactus
wasn't
there,
ready to show up yet.
You're telling me Doom is not engaging with Galactus? That's not happening.
Right. Like far
was busy.
from resurrecting
Yeah.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this Doom movie, if any of these leaks are any measure of true, like it's gonna destroy it. You're just gonna see all the characters you love assassinated, essentially, and it's like, well, piss
Again.
off.
His name
Like, why-
Doomsday.
Like,
I mean, that's what happened with Game of Thrones. Oh, guys, there's no way that any of this is real. It's definitely not gonna happen. And then it was line for line.
There's
Yep.
no way Jor-El and Lara would send Kal-El to Earth to conquer it and start a harem.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, wait.
You're gonna retcon that in Supergirl.
It's gonna be a red call.
Oh wait.
No, so I was told they are going to explain Kang. Did you hear that, Wizard? That they are going to explain, like, Doom's going to kill him, basically. And I don't know if it might even be off screen.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
like,
like they just
time.
reference it. They reference oh, I took that guy out or something.
Yeah.
I've killed
funny.
gods before. That kind of line, but in reverse from
So they
from
get-
Quantumania.
Are they going to explain, like, Galactus would probably have an interest in keeping the universe around because he eats
Yeah.
planets.
Yeah.
Mephisto likes souls, so he wouldn't want the universe. Like, you would have villains coming in going, wait a minute. Like,
Like
yeah.
the Celestial.
Yeah, hold on, pal.
They
Like,
doing
maybe
stuff?
we not do that. You know?
Where are the Celestials? Yes.
yeah.
Where are the Eternals?
The writers don't
Saving
In the
lives.
trash bin.
And
where
then
no
Forgotten.
one's-
Donuts.
They're busy.
It's such a cluster, and they're contradicting everything. They don't give a crap. Doom is just going to kill the TVA now, and also the Council of Kings because it's Doom.
Here's the thing. I would watch the shit out of this movie if it's just Doom murdering people the whole film. Like, and not like some incursion bullshit. He's just pissed off because a thing happened to him and he's mad, and he just shows up and he just starts murking people. So we're just getting like Watchmen level scenes of him throwing people out of windows and stuff. Like,
we get new and unique ways where, like, each time he kind of one-ups himself and thinks of like fun ways to kill superheroes.
If he was creative and I had to work
Ant-Man, he gets trapped in like a giant like ant like maze, and he's like is slowly collapsing in on
by
itself.
an anteater,
and then
he just like throws a giant anteater and eats them.
Yeah. See, I would watch the shit out of this kind of stuff, man. Hire us, we'll write it. Like, it's just, Mousetrap the movie. I'd watch the shit out of that. And Battle World is like, oh, well, you didn't really die. You kind of just like go into this hole, and it's just like a fucking dirty ass world everybody lives on. So I'm like, oh, okay, Battle World.
So there's been an interesting note in a lot of these, because there's been a series of leaks now. A lot of them have changed it to Loki has his heart ripped out. But in one of the versions of this, it's Doom kills Loki in front of Thor and does the Thanos spine rip out from the comic book, like that iconic scene. And that, like, if they're gonna do it, I would like to see that version because that sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
But
like a full-on
but no,
rated
now
R,
it's
just
been like,
bloody,
he tears his heart out, and that's like
that's lame.
lame.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip a spine out of his butt. Like,
So
do it the right
Professor
way.
X dies for the 6th time.
I mean, at
I
this
don't
point,
fucking care anymore.
Listen, I love Patrick Stewart, but at this point, can he even like deliver his lines? Because he
Not
was
really.
struggling in Multiverse of Madness.
No.
Like, it's
Well, this is his last movie. He's not. He's retired from acting after Doomsday.
I would have
Oh my
retired
God.
from-
What a way to go out.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to go.
Well, we get a trailer at Comic-Con. They actually waited till Comic-Con to do that, and that's right around the time, right before Brand New Day comes out.
I was going to say they're waiting until Spider-Man hits so they can really start cranking that machine going. But
They would have been
What a
better off
mess.
making Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would've been
Punisher
fun.
That would
kills
have been
the Marvel
100 times
Universe.
better. Yeah. Literally anybody killing the Marvel Universe would have been better than this.
Kevin Feige kills the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
That's what
Pretty
this
much.
Yeah.
yeah, he
Wait,
takes off his mask. And we all thought it was Robert Downey Jr. And he's like, I lied. It's just Kevin Feige.
is. Yeah.
That's why the Marvels
The
aren't.
Scooby-Doo meme of ripping the mask off.
Yeah. They're like, wait a minute, Iron Man, and they're like, wait a minute, it's Kevin Feige.
Yep.
Maybe that's why the Marvels aren't in this, because they don't want to show Doom killing the Marvels.
That's what I want to
Yeah,
see.
they're safe.
Yeah, they're safe.
Safe off screen.
They're just having
Yeah.
like a dance number, and you just see a missile just hit the planet and explode, and you just fly off.
It like implodes.
I just that leak footage that went out there, and you just see this giant Sentinels, and it's like, great, you got the Sentinels looking cool, and it was unfinished, but it still looked cool. And then like Yelena shows up with her sticks.
Way to
Now,
kill it.
There's a rumor she's going to be in fucking Brand New Day.
I'm tired,
I don't
boss.
know why.
I don't
That's
know.
a new one.
I had a
And
rumor
it's
that
something
she's
like,
like-
she sees Spider-Man naked or something. Like, I'm like, this can't be real.
Stop forcing this woman on us. Like,
What if she's
nobody
like
cares.
Black Cat now? She's the new Black Cat
Oh
in
god.
this universe.
That's not
yeah,
even
I also
funny.
heard
She
a
can't
rumor
fill
that
the
Zora
suit.
I dig the
Mondani's
match.
going to be in the movie too.
I'm into masks, and he's
That
like,
was
what?
Discussing Fish comics. That was
Oh,
discussing
okay,
fish.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
See, this movie's supposed to be about
Disgusting
Spider-Man
fish.
becoming a man now and stuff, and that's how it happens. Is she
Oh, that's why he
sees a
shoots
kid
web
and he
everywhere. He doesn't know what's going
transforms.
on.
Yeah.
Let's get to the people. We're gonna go a little longer today. Screw it. So much for a short show. If anybody needs to bail, let me know. Rolling the Wretched, 4 parts for $100. Congrats on finishing mixtape, Gary. Since you finished, I can assume there weren't any. There were doors for you to open in the game. Happy early Independence Day to everyone. The only Pride Day I recognize. And remember, Gary, you are born in the USA. Born in the USA. And I clearly
Isn't
like.
Mixtape the game that plays for you and
Itself,
does everything?
Yeah, you can basically just
136
walk in
dresses.
one line and then
Waiting for Gary to
there's
just kick Shad.
there's
When he says
tongue
that.
kissing mini games. It was horrendous. I think I gave it like a 2 absolutely horrible.
That seems generous.
That's
It
how
was
Gary finished
generous.
it and opened doors. Gotcha.
It's an awful, awful game.
Yep.
Part 2 says Ryan, he's not here. What do you call a black woman that had 6 abortions? A crime fighter.
Holy shit.
I've heard that one before. That's
Damn.
I hope I am told enough racist jokes to finally get my honorary racist card, and I aspire to one day be as big of a bigot, misogynist, homophobe, and transphobe as you. I guess we're just aiming that at you, Vera, but I mean, it still kind of sticks, so it's all right.
Here's your card.
Thanks.
I believe Ian will be once again assuming the mantle of Agent 003.5 licensed to hoe on a corner as he had a nightmare come to life on Monday. What's this? Eve Mux? Ev Mux?
EV Mux.
Evie Mux.
Evie Mux.
Sorry.
Locked him out of his own stream, leaving Tox Man Flu and me to run the stream. That's a bad idea. especially
Oh, I still had the power to end the stream though, which was good.
the humanity. Love you, Ian. Today's read is James 4:6. God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the American. Hail F&Q Fellowship Chat, mods, and Little Thor. Dan Vosk is gaily playing some chords for the Dan Vosk Gay on his channel this week. Until next time, so long, gay boys. Yes, we did get some notes. The man buns are gay. It's approaching. Sounds pretty good. Ministry of Wrong Think. This is a rant. 2 parts for $100. The only thing flatter than Zendaya's acting range is what's in her shirt. Wearing a bra for her is like getting a case for a PS6 game.
Oh man.
Wow, dude.
Damn.
I get spiders love to cling to flat surfaces, but come on, Tom.
Oh my god.
Saw an old picture of her from Dune the other day, and I thought was a cardboard Ayatollah meme. Okay. Just saying, if she and Elliot can borrow each other's tank tops while on the set, she's a nice girl, though. Yeah, she's not annoying on like on the red carpet or anything. Yeah. A little overexposed. She's in 4 major films and a big HBO series that we know of this year alone. Rebraya for 1,000 Swedish krona. Hail Friday Night Tights. Hope you don't mind me doing a shameless plug for my book, Liquor Street Stories, and that's Licker. Just search for it. It will pop up. Hope you all have a great evening. Cheers. Thank you. You too. Vandelberger for 50. Gary, I just published a Lovecraft noir right up your alley, Under the Shadow of Madness. 1928, a war-weary PI tries to solve the ritual murder of a prostitute at a motel that caters to the elite of New York. Involves deep ones, the KKK, and the mob. No AI, Shad. 2 parts.
Oh, that's a different suit. But that is in 2 parts.
Okay. All right. So how do you say that name?
Sabatixwez?
Sure. For $50. What a week. We got Rape Hitler and Papa Incel, and we get to celebrate 250 years since we beat the absolute piss out of the Brits and invented freedom. Hope you're enjoying this Midwest heat wave, Gary. It's nothing. I live in Texas now. Happy 4th of July, inflation bros for life.
Hell yeah.
Also, who the fuck paints the door flat beige? Me. Okay, me. I painted the door beige in mixtape. I just wanted to get it over
Oh.
I did the trans flag. I thought that it was very fitting.
Based.
with. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little heat wave up here. Everybody was bitching. I'm just like, pfft.
I mean,
I'm in Texas.
It gave me an excuse not to leave my house, so I was like, this is cool.
There you go.
As long as you got air conditioning, you're fine.
Because you have air conditioning. Yeah, that's kind of important. GM Gauthier has gifted 10 Rumble subs for 50. Hail. Hail Rumble. Appreciate it. Thank you. 44 Magnum Norse for $100. Supergirl, apparently a snaggletooth unwashed woman didn't bring the boys to the yard, or the girls. So X-Ray Girl, I got that little mini monitor that you gave me. I finally got that working because I didn't realize it was just plug and play. And that's what I'm reading the soups off now. I can see them clearly because they're below my
Oh my gosh.
my progressive line on my.
This is perfect.
Yeah, so I don't have to go like this. I hate to tell Perry that I'm getting a new set of glasses to where I don't have to look like this anymore. So those days are over. Oh my God, how do I say this? Orgasmatron for 50 British pounds, proper money. First time super chatter. Nope. There we go.
He'll get it eventually.
Wow.
Trial by error, Gary.
There are only so many buttons.
A for effort.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
I want a different soundboard. I need to be retrained. First time super chatting, going dry, fingers and thumbs.
Oh,
All right.
so a fist?
Wow. Okay.
That escalated quickly.
Instead of cutting herself on the Iron Throne, Rhaenyra will menstruate on it to own the patriarchy. Have an outstanding 4th of July. The Emperor protects. Yeah, I just got a list of the Horus Heresy books from Drinker that I'm gonna listen to if I can listen to them. And yeah, I'm starting on my road trip back, going down a fucking rabbit hole I'm probably gonna regret, but love.
It's a very expensive novel.
Yeah, we'll talk about House of the Dragon. Sorry.
I was to say the Imperium's rad, so
There you go. House of the Dragon is something we will discuss Sunday. Farrah, we're gonna have to have you on a guest spot on one of these, maybe towards the end.
For sure.
But yeah, we have a lot to say about that show, and it's contradictory to what most people think.
Bring Night of the Seven Kingdoms back. Fuck House of the Dragon.
Yep.
I'm okay.
It's an interesting contrast that Brandon Sanderson has just come out that for his Stormlight series for Apple, he's writing every single episode himself.
Oh, great.
Good.
So
Thank you.
it's a ballsy move because George R. R. Martin can just go, "It's not me, he wrote it." Whereas now he's all the glory, all the backlash will be on
Yeah.
him.
Risky.
Like that deal is kind of wild. He has so much control, and good on him. Like when I was talking to him, I was saying, if you're gonna let Hollywood adapt it, you want to have as much
It is
control as you
good,
can.
but I definitely worry about what he's still going to change in order for, Apple to adapt it, because there's got to be some give there. It's very worrying.
There are some, like at one point, he
Red
was,
flag for sure.
he was thinking of changing one of the himself.
Yeah,
changing one
he's
of the
talked
characters.
about potentially changing
Yeah.
his characters and how if he wrote things now, he would alter it. So there may be some change, but I think that the core of what is there is going to be authentic to his story. It's just the sort of coat of paint, what is going to be altered.
It should
And
be.
you could understand characters merging and stuff because there's going to be 10 episodes or 10 hours of a book that takes 30 odd or something just to read.
Is it Mistborn being made into a movie before they do Stormlight as a series?
Yes.
I heard so. Yeah.
I think he's handed in the script. I think that was in June or now.
I saw an interesting post on X that proposed a theory that George R. R. Martin has killed fantasy writing for men.
I saw that too.
Yeah, and
Yeah, authors are mad at George R. R. Martin because now people won't even buy into unfinished fantasy series because they have no faith in it
Oh no.
Yeah.
being finished.
I think that's part of it. I think the other part of why men aren't reading fantasy is because nothing is written for them.
Yes, there's that.
Oh yeah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And maybe George R. R. Martin has something to do with that. I think it's something interesting to think about. But
And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because they look at the best-selling charts and now it's just all smut. And so they're like, well, that's what sells, so those are the
And,
those are the people
and then
we're
they
gonna hire.
say, men aren't buying books, so why would we publish books catered for men?
Yeah.
Because
Brandon Sanderson makes millions on his crowdfunded projects.
Yeah. Like there's definitely still a massive market for males literature, and the indie sphere is starting to pick up a lot, especially lit RPG literature and stuff like that. But no, the mainstream they've just been captured by the mind virus, and so they don't
Yeah,
publish.
it's hard for them
but
to
you
bring
also
it.
have to consider that there are a lot of alternatives now. I mean, look at how much manga has grown every single year consistently. I believe the global manga market in 2025 was over $10 billion now, so that's definitely
like